Yo, this is gonna be so gotten. Like, yo, Vampire Rain, AQ Interactive. Who are you guys? Artoon, Cryware? This must be as good as Street Fighter 4 if they're using Cryware.
Movie night. I found Man Thing.
Nah, dude, we didn't have Vampire Rain. Look, the black guy with the Mossberg, Hank Harrison, AIB Nightwalker Mission Team Leader, 35.
Do you even know what AIB means?
No, but it has to be good. Claire Kelly, Dwayne Hanson, Colin New Dixon. Yo, Dixon's dated. He has to be a vampire. Look at that pale face, man.
I don't know, man.
All right, yo, we're getting sidetracked.
Yeah, we gotta start.
We gotta start this episode. So where's Katie?
She said she was busy.
But Eric, you know,
No,
two guys.
It's okay. 2 guys is good. More meat, the better.
Okay. Welcome back to Chocolate Lemon. This is episode 2. Now, you may be a little startled and surprised about what's going on because Katie's not here. Something happened.
I thought you scared me. I thought something really did happen.
Well, I mean, you told me that something happened, so.
No, I said she was busy.
Oh, well, then
she was busy.
Something must have came up, so it's gonna be me and Eric for the night, you know. Don't make this weird, all right? This month, we went to the Gears of War launch.
We did, and we have David Ultimizer Tyson, who was the first in line, decided to wait out there for about 8 days.
Great guy, a little freak.
You left me behind, though.
What had happened was, like, you know, I went out there with Nas at the camera crew, and we saw Ultimizer, and we were following him around. Like, we're like, okay, so Nas is gonna follow Ultimizer around, but then he was like, yo, Tall Chocolate Man, you want some press passes? I was like, okay. So we ended up going there. We had a good time. Well, no, I didn't have a good time.
Yeah, okay.
I did not have a good time because you were not there, Eric, and I felt like I was cheating. We have AE in the dojo. And Eric will be doing comics.
I will. Actually, I'll be doing a comic pull. This is a new thing we're going to be trying out. Top 5 comics for the month, or weekly, depending on whatever you pick up. And since this month is Comic-Con, we're going to be covering Comic-Con for the first time and bringing you some live footage in the next episode.
So this will work out to the people that come up to you on your Facebook and your Twitter and they ask, but Hispanic Dynamite, what do I read?
Well, that's the thing. I will drop the knowledge. And I don't have a Twitter just yet, but that will happen.
He does have a Twitter. He's lying to you.
Lying. Stealth, augmentation, uncertainty. All those await those who wish to join Adam Jensen in his journey through Deus Ex Human Revolution. During Jensen's search for clues as to what sparked the incident that nearly cost him his life, players are expected to tackle a number of tasks that can be approached in a number of different ways. Throughout hours of storytelling, it'll become difficult to be pulled away even for a moment. Not even monotone moments, excessive deaths, or some annoyingly long load times will deter you from joining this revolution, whether you ask for it or not. Hey guys, this is Eric the intern from Chocolate Lemon, and as we said earlier, we're going to be doing a comic pull, kind of dropping general comic knowledge on those who don't usually pick up comics or follow them on a constant basis. As you know, video games have a drop of every Tuesday on a weekly basis, while comic books do the same thing. They come out every Wednesday, and the major publishers like DC, Marvel have their complete lineup of different comics and different stories and different things that are constantly going on in each universe. With that, I want to talk about DC's New 52. Now, DC has rebranded and re-imaged a lot of their original characters that, you know, they've had issues going for years now. And what they've done is they've started over with new storylines, as well as keeping some of the storylines, but just starting fresh, giving new readers and old readers a chance to pick up something and start with their favorite characters anew. Now, Marvel Comics have had their kind of storyline's a little iffy lately, but they've been working on 2 new things, which is Schism, which is the X-Men's main focus on storyline of splitting the team into 2 teams. So for many of you who end up playing a video game that they love the story and go into it further, and then there's a sequel to that, yet the sequel starts off in such a strange place that you have no idea what happened between the 2 games, What happens is a lot of times they do a side thing with comic books where they will tell the in-between story. This was the recent case with Batman Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. Aside from games continuing off in comic form to tie the two games together, comic books also spawn from games. The Resistance series, as well as Mass Effect and Gears of War have all produced video game comic books. So my recommendation, if you pick up any comic book, whether it be a week from now or a couple days from now, is a book called Irredeemable. It's by Boom Studios and written by Mark Waid. The story has been well received by everyone in the comic book industry as well as people outside, and it takes the story of Earth's mightiest hero and just what if one day he couldn't take no more and snapped. I don't want to give too much away, but I'm going to leave you with that. Go out and find it. I promise you won't be let down. As we mentioned earlier in the episode, Comic-Con is this month. This will be Chocolate Lemon's second attempt at Comic-Con. I thought it was our first, but they did one without me, just like the Gears. And we plan on going out there and doing some panels, some interviews with some of the artists, as well as hopefully get Felicia Day. Aside from that, we're going to be looking at cosplay and everything comic book related as it is Comic-Con. Look forward to it in the next episode where we're bringing you everything that we possibly can. That's all we have for my segment. So next time around, I want to touch on my favorite publishers and distributors. I also want to talk about what I touched on earlier today about how comic books and video games, although comic books have a great storyline, video games seem to just tear it apart. And maybe one day we can get a game worth playing. I mean, Maximum Carnage back in the SNES days, probably the best video game based game, but that's my opinion. Also, I want to talk about my pulls, my top publishers. Maybe we can get into a discussion on Facebook. So check out the Chocolate Lemon Facebook page and give me some ideas of comic books you like. Anyway, look forward to the New York Comic Con footage that will be coming up in the next episode. Stay tuned.
Catherine is the latest title from Atlas. It puts you in the life of Vincent Brooks, who is a 32-year-old software designer in love with two women of the same name. During the day, you manage Vincent's personal life, hanging out at the bar with friends, sending out text messages, and at night, you take on the tower, pushing and pulling blocks to try to find a way to the top. OGs will remember Q*bert and Intelligent Cube. The multiplayer of the game is designed to push you to the limits and test your friendships. While the story mode is not that long, it's designed for multiple run-throughs. Catherine may not be your type, but she's worth one take-home. So, we're gonna get into Gears. How did you like Gears?
I honestly only played the first two Gears.
Really?
Played it for the story. I wasn't really as keen into the multiplayer because I suck.
Well, I mean, you're pretty free, but it's okay.
Not really, but okay.
You know what? We can first to 5 later on. We can find out.
All right.
I'm a big fighting game player, so shooters aren't really my forte. But I kind of got into Gears because there was a little bit of the fighting genre in it, like close quarters battles, shotgunning, hitting. My favorite thing is the chainsaw come scrub.
Yeah, because you can run up and just one-hit kill somebody.
Yeah, problem. But this Gears looks a lot better. Definitely looks a lot better. The multiplayer, which we got to play at the event, I mean, that I watched people play because I would never play anything without you.
Sure.
Seemed a little bit solid, that's what she said. And it looked like an improvement of the other two. Okay. The food wasn't that bad. I couldn't really eat most of it because, you know, I'm a vegetarian.
What food are you talking about? You lost me.
Oh, well, no, there was no food or drink at the Gears of War event, so it was just Gamer Grub. Don't worry about it, man.
Okay.
Don't worry about it, you didn't miss anything. Like, Nas was miserable, I was miserable. It was not a good time. No fun was had by anyone there. It's not like they had like Big Sean. Like, I didn't even know who Big Sean was.
Neither do I.
Well, I mean, I didn't know, and he performed, so I was like, I don't know what's going on. So, you didn't miss anything, Eric. You didn't miss anything.